Here we are back at the French drain. I'm going to call this phase 2, 3, and 4, but we still have a little bit more work to do yet before we're finished. But I just wanted to capture what we've done so far, just so I don't forget how this is all put together. Not that it's that complex, but I still want to have it. So we start off here with a 4-inch perforated pipe down to a 90. I have this pipe sticking up here just to get a little bit more air into the line, just for a little bit more water flow. So we just have this little grate on top, down to a 90. It runs underneath all the gravel. What? Hubbo. Alright. So underneath all of this, we have the 57 gravel, which is used for drainage. Oh, buddy. What? So it's the 57 gravel, and then the landscape fabric, and then the Maryland River rock on top. So the 4-inch perforated pipe runs down here. We have about, I would say 90, no, it's about 100 feet, just over 100 feet of pipe. Right here we have our first drain, and I wanted to put these drains in here. There's 3 of them. There's one here. This first one's about 25 feet from the beginning. So we have one here. We have the second one right there in the center. And the third one is on down, which we'll see later. But I wanted to put these drains in to act as sort of a catch basin, if you will, because right there in the neighbor's yard, if I can capture it, is what looks like to be a little pop-up cover that they have for their French drain. And what happens is when it rains, all the water from their roof and their gutters come down, and it completely floods this area back here, and then our rather steep landscape bank just washes away, and you can see there's no mulch left. It's just all washed away. Of course, we did all this in here just from the trench being dug out. We had a whole bunch of dirt, so that's just leveled. But if you've seen the other videos of what happened during the rainstorm, you don't know why we're doing this. So anyway, all I did here was put a T in, and then the T goes that way and this way. There's 3 of them again. So the idea is that when all that water floods out of his yard, and it does flood, it will just come down here. That acts like kind of a catch basin, if you will. The trench isn't deep enough for an actual catch basin, but I think the T with the drain cap on top will work. So the idea is when all that water just floods in here, it won't have to work so hard to leach into that pipe and then flow right into the top of the drain and then on down. So moving on here, we can see part of the irrigation system that we ran into during the install, and all this is just a hose, a line coming from the irrigation system. All I did was cap it off. Before, this wasn't doing much good here because of the bushes that were in the way. I didn't want to bury it, because if we make any changes to the landscape back here, it's good to have this. We can just reinstitute it and then have it water what we need to have watered. So moving along, probably 10 or 15 feet away from the first drain is the second one. Again, another T with the drain cap on top. And probably another 10 or 12, 15 feet is the third one.